Hail, friend, and
This
well
water
met.
smells most foul. Tell me, Beoring, why have you brought it to me?
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear? Mind my words, traveler.
So es alta et do not know who would do such a thing to the good folk of Stadel, but I know a remedy to cleanse the poison from their well water. Bring me some handfuls of the wildflowers that grow near the yellow tree, southwest of the spring. The blossoms possess a cleansing virtue that will purge the poison from the well. The yellow tree was a place of peace in times past, but now it is home to fearsome creatures. You must be courageous if you are to collect the flowers I require.
Greetings to you.
Yes, these are just what I needed. This will take but a moment. The water was indeed poisoned, but the blossoms of these wildflowers will drive the poison away.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
Good.
You
You
may
have
be
brought
of
the flowers
service to
I
me.
need. The evils of man tainted this water with poison. The power of nature will make it pure once more. Now return this bucket to Staddle and pour its contents into the well. The water inside will retain its curative properties and drive out any remaining poison. Be careful. These lands are wild and home to many dangerous beasts.
Please, leave me to my sorrow.
After all that trouble, you just pour the dirty water back into the well. I don't understand. Longo sniffs the well water, then takes a sip. The water is sweet. Lily always told me we could trust Willowsong, and it seems that she was right. I'll tell everyone the well is safe to drink from again. Thank you, Truelful.
Why are you bothering me?
AE Kel Ci Spat CPA, you have the look of an adventure about you, friend. If that be so, the people of Breeland have need of your strength and your cunning, your wit and your wisdom. There was a time I would send you to the mayor of Bree, the better for you to become acclimated to our town, but that time is past. Too many dangers press in upon us for you to spend your time chatting with the town officials. Too many villains threaten the good folk of Breeland for you to tour the city. Already I have used up too much of your time in conversation, when you could be helping good people who need the assistance. If there is one man who knows everything that happens in Bree land, that man is surely Barlyman Butterbur, proprietor of the Praining Pony. He hears all that goes on, the real test will be sifting through his speech for what needs doing first. But I am sure you will be up to the challenge. Find him inside the pony, atop the hill on the northern side of Bree. He will tell you where you might start helping the people of Breeland, and we will all be the better for your services.
What do you need?
Well met, traveller. Your help is needed in Breetown. We should speak more on the matter.
What do you need?
Lollo? Used to come here often, he did. Good stout little fellow, good barker and good seller he is. Strange for a hobbit, it's true, but then again they say that most hobbits living round here is queer. His information is correct though. Bree's seen its share of new blood recently, and not all have been of your quality. If you need work, I am certain that I can find you something.
How can I be of service?
You bring word from the Watchers in Still? Very good, very good. I'll take a look at that report, if you please. Ah, you bring good tidings. Goblins were a most unexpected threat, but it seems you dealt with them most expediently. And a good thing too, my men are spread too thinly to defend against all the dangers that have been rising up lately. You have my thanks again. Perhaps you may find work here in Bree as well.
Will you help me?
BE8SE, have you ever seen such a disappointment? Friend Beoring? The men of this town are wearing armor of such low quality. I'm surprised they can come out in the daylight without embarrassment. If Breetown is attacked, these guards could not hope to prevail. They are badly in need of better armor. If you know a metalsmith of any skill, impose upon him for the making of bronze armor and a bronze buckler. It might not be much, but it's a start. Bring them to me, and perhaps we will be able to turn these guards into a fighting force after all.
Well met.
These will do nicely, True Alpha. We will surely get this town's guards into shape with equipment like this. Here are some coins and other materials as a sign of my appreciation.
What can I do for you?
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Eoe said Petsico Paint, a patron of distinction, welcome indeed. He happened to have some items that might enhance your adventures, and you are quite welcome to them. Even in the bleakest wilderness, you can use these fine items to call on all the services found in the finest of towns, keep your equipment in tip-top shape, and craft with great speed. This is a repeatable quest that you have previously completed.
What do you need?
Oh. Hello and welcome to the Praining Pony, the pride of Bree town and the surrounding lands. Are you here for news or for nutrition? We have both, and plenty to spare. You are an adventurer, unless I miss my mark, and that happens but rarely. So it is news, then. There is no shortage of that, I tell you truly, and most of it bad. Listen well, my new friend, and you will hear some of what ails us in Breeland. Investigate some of these leads and you will find adventures wherever you go, and turn some of the bad news to good. My friend Adso Haybank is a hobbit, a good sort, and he dreams of building an inn upon the road west of Bree. No easy task, that, take it from one who knows. But I wish him well and have done what I can, and if you will see to him and lend him some assistance I will have done more. He has a camp on the road west of Breetown, on the way to Buckland. Ah, Buckland. That reminds me, don't you know it, there is trouble afoot there as well. You know that Breetown is home to both hobbits and men, of course. Well, Buckland is home to hobbits only, but I would count them as neighbors as well, of course. It seems they have had some trouble with goings-on in the old forest. If you speak with Celandine Brandybuck, a sweet young lass who lives away in Buckland, you are certain to hear about that forest trouble. Everyone has their hands full, whether they be tall or small. Oh, did I ask you to speak with old Grimbriar yet? There is hustle and bustle a-plenty, and one thing drives out another, even if you are uncommonly sharp, like yours truly. Grimbriar is the chief watcher, and he maintains a post on the road north of Breetown. I understand he has had some trouble with brigands of late. Go see him and help him with the outlaws, and you'd be doing Breeland a service. That should be enough for starters, my friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should see to the needs of the host. Food and drink bring songs and compliments, and both bring further custom. Well now, what is it I can do for you today? Well now, what is it I can do for you today? C-co-e-a-a-e, so many people coming and going these days. There is one guest though, one I'd rather do without, but Coin keeps a room and he comes with coin enough to pay a bill. Brooding sort, likes the darker corners of the inn and speaks to none. Most people are a bit afeard of his ilk. Barlyman lowers his voice. He's 1-0. Them rangers, he is. Calls himself Strider. From the common room turn left down the hall, keep on until you can only go right. Follow straight down that hall until you're at the foot of the stairs. Strider is in the room to the right of the stairs.
Your tidings are grim.
Though he goes by the name Strider, this is the man you were directed to find, Aragorn. You introduce yourself and deliver Radagast's message of warning. You have come a long way to bring me this message, my hardy friend. He replies,
There is little time to waste. There is little time to waste.
OS. ECE Onal, I'm glad to meet you, True Alpha, and I thank you for the message of Radagast. I have seen very few of your people on this side of the mountains, but it is good that Grimbeorn has chosen to become involved. This shadow concerns him as well, for it concerns us all. Sadly, your message is not a surprise to me. 9 riders are abroad, and evil dwarves work with them. My friend Amdur has been taken by the shadow, and I fear he will become a wraith, lost forever. To the east of Bree, there is a Blackwold camp which my men have been watching closely. If you are willing, that is where we must go, so to end Amdur's life before the process is complete. We will wait for nightfall and then make our move against the Blackwolds. Speak with me again when you are ready to depart.
Are you ready to leave?
Are you prepared to travel yet? If so, then come nightfall we will move against the camp where Amdur and the Dwarf Lord have gone into hiding.
Strider and the Rangers pursue their fallen brother Amdir to the Blackwolves camp. But not all is as it seems.
There is evil afoot.
Can you feel the chill in the 8? It is no natural cold, but the chill of fear, of evil. I doubt not that Amdur is here, but there is a greater evil as well. We should split our strength. For the good of Middle-earth, none can be allowed to escape. Lenglin and I will look for another way inside, while you and Torthen search for Amdur. We must be quick now, before the evil bursts forth from here and threatens all of Breeland. Ing the.
Are you ready?
Come with me. It is time to deal with Amdir and these brigands. If Amdir escapes, it could spell doom for Middle-earth.
Silently now.
Down
Darkness
there, in the southern
approaches.
corner of the camp, the source of the Blackwold's fear is there. Come.
stay a moment.
Who was that dwarf and what power has he to command whites? That the Blackwolds were in terror of that creature is certain, but I still sense something greater still in these ruins. And where is Amdir? Perhaps beyond that gate.
It's a sorry day.
It is a day both dreary and joyous. It grieves me that we were forced to slay Amdir, but a relief that he should now know peace. T will lead you back to Strider. I will return to my camp.
It's a sorry day.
The very air seems polluted by this night's business. We should tarry here no longer.
Alas for Amdir.
It grieves my heart that the enemy was able to turn Amdir thus. He was my friend and kinsman. My people will remember him as the man he once was, good and noble. It troubles me that the Nazgul have crossed the river and moved into Breland at just this time. There are events in motion which could determine the fate of Middle-earth. If you are able and willing, I may have another task for you.
I have a task for you. I have a task for you.
Ba ll no aul lam curious to know who the dwarf you encountered at the Blackwolds camp was. Dwarves are by nature honorable and cannot be dominated by the will of any. Why this one would serve the enemy, I cannot say. Worse yet is the appearance of the Nazgul. I must go watch the east road, for I am expecting some travelers and now fear they may be in danger. Would you travel to Coombe and speak to a constable there named Underhill? You may know him already, stout little fellow who loiters about town center. You may suggest to Underhill that he investigate the Blackwolds' old hideout. When that is done, return here with your report. If perchance I am not here, assume the worst.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Hello there. Is there something I can help you with? The Blackwolds have been broken and scattered, you say. This is good news for Coombe. So this ranger, Strider, thinks we should investigate Skunkwood's old hideout. Well now, I'm not so sure of that. It's not a safe place, one here.
Please, stay a moment. Might I speak with you a moment?
Ori Iwei Cone seems well, I suppose you're right. I should make sure those Blackwolds aren't hiding in that cave of theirs again, mustering their strength. But I'll want some help. Will you travel with me to Skunkwood's old hideout? It's south of the guardhouse at the northeast end of Still Pond, near Still Falls. If they are gathering there, I'll need help driving them out again. When you are ready, come back, and we'll go together to the old hideout.
Good day.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Amdir's defeat shattered the back of the Blackwolds, but pieces of the mystery remain unsolved.
goodness!
Goodness, this place is quiet as a tomb. I wish we could just say all was peaceful and leave, but I suppose we need to do a better job of it than that. All right, no use putting off what must be done. Come along. And make sure you have your blade at the ready, in case we run into any trouble.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Ye couldn't have come a moment earlier, could ye? Afore that dwarf stuck me through, maybe? Oh well, suppose that's just the way of it. First it was that Eogan, saying that if we pledged to Angmar, we'd be made rich. Well, when that all fell apart, a few of us decided we didn't want anything to do with Angmar anymore. We started talking to some new fellows, men who came up from the south. An ugly bunch, they were, but at least they didn't seem likely to go raising fell spirits or some such on us. Seems though Angmar didn't like the prospect of us leaving them. That dwarf came along, and you see how that ended. Now, I suppose the Blackwolds are at their end.
Just a moment.
Well, it seems that strange dwarf escaped. How he got out of here is a mystery to me. And from what you said of that brigand's tale, that dwarf was the one we should have been worried about, not these Blackwolds. Well, I suppose the Blackwolds are truly broken now, but for some reason I still don't feel safe. Well, there's not much more we can do here. You'd best take tidings back to your ranger friend in Bree. It's best that we leave this place.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Good show. Good show indeed. You sure showed those Blackwold rascals what for.
Might I speak with you a moment? Might I have a word with you?
Good day SFL Indominal to you. What are you still doing about here? Those Blackwolds are gone, and likely for good. That strange dwarf might still went on to interesting. He around, but I'll wager he somewhere a bit more. You should take that news onto your friend Stree in Bree Town. If he sent you out here, he likely wants to know what we found. He? One probably be at the Prancing Pony. Those rangers surely like their beer, and the pony has the best. Thank you for your help, but there's no use worrying I'll any more outbrigands around here.
What can I do for you today?
We must move quickly.
You have returned just in time. Much has happened since you left, but I have little time to relate it. The tidings you have brought me will be of great use to my men here in Breeland, but there is a more immediate threat we must deal with now. While you were away, those same Nazali you saw with Amdur attacked the pony. They were in search of the travelers I had been awaiting, for hobbits of the Shire. I cannot tell you why they had such interest in my companions, but I can tell you that I will have need of your help again.
I need your aid.
THAOE, while both you and I have seen 5 Nazgul, their true number is 9. Before I can take my charges beyond Bree, I must know where the other 4 are hiding. Would you travel to the west and speak to Langland? I sent him to Buckland to watch over a particular hobbit, but it seems that Mr. Underhill and his friends decided to different path and are now here Tection. Still, Langland may one Beorning areabouts of the remaining the skin suit to Ariador in Adsos camp, 1 rise just north of the Sift and may have seen it will aid me. You must not afford to delay here overly to you by an ES reshadowing stand against Reland will be a. Anna Eileen Eel. The Yule Festival is a time of celebration and merriment. Come and join the festivities in Frostbluff and drink, eat, and be merry. Happy Yule! This is a repeatable quest that you have never completed.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Greetings, Truel. Fa. Hear me out for a moment, or you will miss the opportunity of a lifetime. As anyone with an ear to the ground knows, troubles in the south have brought new set. Urs here from across Eriador. With such a migration may come such blights as crowding and refuse. Even the rumors of WIR from the north, as well as the south, and old Breetown lies huddled within his old walls, becoming ever more pressed as each new arrival joins the throngs. Now a new settlement has been founded within a stone's southeast of Star. Estates are being arrived of late. However, row of town. In the hills DLE, new homes and Ewald for those who have here is room for more. Seek out Nen Henwood at the gates of the Bree community, and find your destiny, as a proud landowner, in our fine township.
Good day.
T cannot thank you enough, True Alpha. I had thought Gammy Boggs' nosy ways would just bring more trouble on me, not fix them. T owe so many people here in Staddle apologies. It will take me a while to draft enough letters saying so, but I will see it done.
Stay and have some tea.
COOAEEE Rose Sook, excuse me a moment, but could I beg a favor of you? I have this work order for materials and labor over in the Bree community that I need delivered immediately to confirm our work dates with the purchaser. I know this isn't much notice, but I can pay you well for your trouble. I just need you to take this to Nan Henwood over by the gates of the community a little ways southeast of here, east of those old ruins.
How can I be of service?
What is this? Ah, the work order from Sarabeth. Thank you very much. We've been hoping to see this for a few days now. Say, while you're here, could you take this to Bill Twiggins? He should be in the market square of the community. I don't know if you're looking for a house right now, but take a look around while you're there and let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Hello, friend. Can I help you with something? Could I speak with you a moment?
ODSAEAE at. And well, now that you have a place to live, True Alpha, you should certainly consider buying some furniture and other comforts for it. Recommend you speak with Bill Twiggins. You can find his shop in the market square of the community. I'm sure he'll be able to help you out.
How may I help you today?
How can I be of service?
What? Today? Where did this come from? Sarabeth? I didn't know this was going to be today. Oh no, Nan's going to kill me. Please excuse me. I have some things I need to see to
Greetings, friend.
immediately. What's that? You bought a house? Wonderful. I'm sorry, but things have been awfully busy around here of late, and I've something of a backlog to work through, but have no fear. I'll not send you away empty-handed. Old Bill does right by his customers, he does. Here you go. A little something to get you started with your fine new
Would you
home.
do something for me? How may I help you today? What can I do for you today? How can I be of service? Might I take a moment of your time?
Aye, Ned Honiel, hello there. You look like just the type Tad has been looking for. Young Leafcutter has been seeking adventurers throughout Bree and has asked me to send them his way when I see them. If you would, go and visit Tad Leafcutter. He should be west of the South Gate here in Bree. Make sure you tell him I sent you. I don't get paid if they don't get sent by me.
Greetings, friend.
What's this here? An order from one of those furnishers, is it? Mewin. Bit of a rush job. Isn't it they can't never get things set out in a timely fashion, can they? Still, if the price is right, so be it. It looks to me like you got the short end of this deal, though. Tell you what, I've got a little leftover something in the back. It's just taking up room now, and I've got new pieces I've got to get to work on. So I'll let you have it for your trouble in coming over here so quick.
Hello, friend. Can I help you with something?
Are you looking for something, friend?
SSA Racin Sci Geminata Cone. MGM. The writing on the bill is scrawled in a messy hand, as if the author had many such notices to prepare and could not mask his impatience with the task. It reads, "Greetings to you, friend. Have the delicious smells emanating on a hungry day from Mandrick's finest stews and sauces caused you to desire that mealtime was nearer? If so, you know the high quality of Sig Mandrick's preparations and know what is at stake, should they be hindered. Sig Mandrick has a need for interested parties to help him with the preparation of such a stew. Speak with him at his shop here in Bree, east of the Mud Gate, for the details."
What do you need?
You are here about the turtle, presume? I have had callers of perhaps I prepared too many notices. My hobbit friend has eager about posting them. I'm soup, I one day. Of those e'en very ust say. T have come into possession of an order for a large batch of turtle soup. N would not be a problem, but T normally this he desired recipe is most specific about the sort of turtles that can be used. Not just any turtle will do. They must be tiny turtles, and these are found only at various locations. If you wish to join the ranks of the many adventurers who have agreed to help me with this? Good, I suppose. Tiny turtles, like those I need, can be found, Bree, along the northern bank lake south of Halecatch.
How can I be of service?
Thomas Thistlewool sent you? Yes, I will make sure he receives his coin. I have something much more important to discuss with you.